legit.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Venetia Alexander Marshall and welcome. If you're new here, hi, how are you? Don't forget, hit subscribe button at the bottom and make sure to click the notification bell so every time I'm uploading a new video, you are notified. Well, why am I doing this video today? Well, if you haven't heard, the Sephora VIB sale is actually tomorrow. Today is April 3rd. Tomorrow is April 4th. So the VIB sale goes on starting tomorrow. So I'm going to do a makeup look featuring some of my recommendations that what I think you should try out from Sephora. So they only have this sale only twice a year. So this is the first one. The sale goes from April 4th all the way through April 14th. So yes, I will be bringing a video for you guys as well as on my vlog. So if you have not subscribed to my other channel, I will link it in the cards above. I'm going to bring for you guys all the items I did get from the Sephora VIB sale. I'm going to the store and I'm ordering online as well for the Sephora VIB sale. So I have some recommendations for you guys if you have not tried out any of these products. I even have a couple of things that are super underrated that really nobody really talks about. So we're gonna talk about those items. So come on. Let's go ahead and let's do this makeup look featuring items that I suggest for you guys from the Sephora VIB sale. As always, I do have my handy dandy mirror with me. First, primer. I saw someone, I don't know who it was, they talked about this primer and it's a new primer. Hadn't been out for that long. I decided to get it. You know, I'm almost out. And I think I'm going to pick me up another one at Sephora when I go to Sephora this weekend for the VIB sale. What am I talking about? This is from the Sephora collection. This is the Sephora collection Smooth and Blur Face Primer. I didn't think I would like it. I did not think I would like this primer. Love it. You know how much I love it? I'm almost out. I've been using this primer a lot for testing makeup, and I'm actually supposed to be, look, I'm literally squeezing like a little bit out. I don't have much of this left. I didn't think I would like this, but I absolutely love this. And yes, per what the packaging says, it does smooth and blur. This does remind me of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It's what it really reminds me of is that. And it does smooth and blur. And this primer lasts, and it does last a long time. It has your makeup lasting a long time. And the fact that it smooths out my pores that I have, I absolutely love it. And for a person like me who turns 50 this year, yeah, this is very much so needed. So yeah, it does feel like it has like that silicone-y feel to it, but this is what it looks like. And it definitely, as you can see, blurring my skin. And I do have dry skin, but this is why it reminds me so much of that Poreless Putty Primer, because it leaves like right here, as you can see, like this white cast. But we are going to have foundation and concealer and everything. And I want to say somebody did try this. I forgot who it was, and they love it. Absolutely love this primer. I believe this primer is $16, 16 or $10 or something. It's not that much because it's from the Sephora collection, and a lot of the products from the Sephora collection, they're pretty affordable. But yeah, it does leave this white cast. As you can see, it is leaving a white cast, but it does have my makeup lasting. It really does. Next is foundation. Okay, I actually have a foundation stick or tinted moisturizer stick. A lot of brands are coming out with these tinted moisturizing sticks, and it all kicked off, I believe, was Fenty Beauty, which I do have that, and I do really like that. Of course, if you've never tried the foundations from Fenty Beauty, you need to be trying out that foundation from Fenty Beauty. What else? It's so many. Oh, another foundation a lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't like the Makeup by Mario foundation and concealer. I do. I like the Makeup by Mario. The House Labs, I do have that foundation from House Labs. I do like it. However, the shade I currently have from House Labs, it's more of my summer shade. So in the hot and heat, when I darken up, that's when I'll pop out that foundation because it's a perfect match. But for me right now, it's a little off. And it's going to be very, very, very noticeably off. But my travel foundation, I think I talked about it before in my favorite makeup and travel makeup. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I love that foundation. I travel everywhere with that foundation. I don't go anywhere without that foundation. That is a foundation for me personally. I think you should try out. There are people, they did not like that foundation. But if you haven't tried it, check it out. I really do like the foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. But I'm going to be wearing this. Now, I said when I first got this and I wore it, I didn't like it. I had it in one of my vlogs. I didn't like it. I did not like this. But for some reason, this little tinted moisturizer stick or foundation stick from Anastasia Beverly Hills, for some reason, I just can't put it down. I don't know why I can't put it down. I cannot put this thing down. What I didn't like is it left me oily and it looks like an oil slick, but as it wore on throughout the day, a lot of people liked my skin. A lot of people liked it to where, you know, some people asked what was the foundation I was wearing. This is what I was wearing. I was wearing this. So this does have light coverage, and look, you can clearly see I've been wearing it. You can clearly see I've been wearing it. This does give light coverage. I wore this, I want to say when it was my turn to sing in church, I wore this, and when I first put it on, I got scared because you can see it's a little bit lighter. But as I put like my powders on and so forth, I really don't do a whole lot when it's my turn to sing in church. I don't do a whole lot. But when I'm out and about and I'm testing makeup, for some reason this has become trusty dusty all of a sudden. I don't know why. It has become trusty dusty. And I get compliments when I wear this. And actually it does wear pretty well. It's good for my dry skin, and I do feel with a person like me, if you're like me and you do have dry skin, this does work out for you. Didn't work for a lot of people, and like I said, I didn't think it would work for me, and I kept saying, why is this thing so greasy? But it's really not. It really wasn't it. It really wasn't. This is buildable if you want to build on it, but because this is light coverage, I like it. If you like a foundation that is light coverage, a tinted moisturizer is going to be your best way to go. And I have been loving this stick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really have been really liking it. I really, really have. And my skin likes it. My very dry skin really does like it. And this is the finish of it. This is what it looks like. I didn't swipe or anything. I mainly patted it in. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And I'm dragging it down. And check it out. It worked out good for me. But like I said, I was critical on it, but I tend to wear this a lot, and I just tend to like it, and it wears very, very well, and it complements my skin, complements the rest of my makeup, so I don't have an issue with it. I would suggest that you try it out during the Sephora VIB sale. So for concealer, being that I had already whooped that out from Anastasia Beverly Hills, I just kept it in a family, and I am continuing with the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. This is a full coverage concealer. I used to wear this a lot, and now I have recently gone back to wearing this a lot again with this. If you're not into full coverage, you may not like this concealer. But if you have not worn the concealer, try it out. I just do one swipe here, here, down my nose, and here. And because this is full coverage, if you want to get a concealer that's more of your skin tone, that would be great. But I will tell you, this concealer is very, very full coverage. It just had been a long minute since the last time I had worn it until I got that foundation stick. And I am putting some on my eyes as my eyeshadow base. I know I look a little crazy. The shading right now has me looking a little warm, but don't worry, we're gonna fix it. And it works, particularly if I have a foundation that is too dark. This concealer can work as far as the shading, but you can clearly see how full coverage this is. This is very full coverage. If you're not into full coverage, all you need is a few dots. Just put a couple of dots, and a lot of it literally goes a long way. A little bit, I should say, goes a long way. Again, if you're not into full coverage concealer or foundation at that manner. But I have been wearing this concealer again, so pick it up. Check it out on either the Sephora website, or you can go in store and check out the concealer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I do set my face twice. Now let's talk about this setting powder. Let's talk about this brand of setting powder. This is a brand that is so underrated. Nobody talks about this brand. I love this brand. I have absolutely loved this brand for so many years. I'm telling you, I have loved this brand for so many years. For me, it is the original OG black-owned makeup brand itself. It is the original, and they deserve their flowers. So before there was a Pat McGrath, before there was a LYS, before there was a Fenty Beauty, there was Fashion Fair. Yes, absolutely love Fashion Fair. I remember I was a college student. I had to save up my money just to get a pressed powder and a lipstick from Fashion Fair. This is the OG original high-end black-owned makeup brand, Fashion Fair. You can find Fashion Fair either on Sephora's website, or you can go in store and pick up some Fashion Fair. I am going to use their setting powder. I have their stick foundation and their cream to powder foundation. And when I tell you I absolutely love it, I love it. And last year, I believe they came out with the concealer. It took them long enough to get a concealer. I need a setting spray and I need a mascara now. That's what I'm waiting on. But for the meantime, I do have their setting powder. This is their Tawny shade. This is the shade that I have. I have this one and then a deeper shade. And I have their powder foundation. When I tell you I have a lot of stuff from Fashion Fair, I have a lot of stuff from Fashion Fair. Do not pass up Fashion Fair. Check them out. Doing the Sephora VIB sale. So I'm going to set this first time with their setting powder, and that's what the setting powder looks like. It's just like that. I do believe they do have a translucent shade. They have a translucent shade. All right, I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to dust it off. I still bake. Yes, I do. I don't do it for very long. But again, try out Fashion Fair. Why y'all don't want to try out Fashion Fair? I don't know. And their primer, their Serum face primer from Fashion Fair, love, love, love. Absolutely love it. Okay, we're looking pretty good so far, but we're not done yet. So I'm going to set my face again. Why not? Why not? Huda Beauty, the Easy Bake Pressed Powder. This is the shade Cinnamon Bun. This is what I have here. You haven't tried out this pressed powder? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Mine look a little dirty. That's what mine look like. Yeah, mine look a little dirty, but I do set my face with this, and this is for all over the face. I digs in it. I do. And as you can see how it look, I've been using it. So we're just gonna set the rest of the face with this, and I'm just taking it and I'm just patting it in to set the rest of my face. Take off some of that shine. Just like that. And we're just pressing it in. And if you are familiar with the loose setting powder from Huda Beauty, it's the same shades, just in pressed powder form. But for some reason, this one here, this thing grabbed my heart. This may end up being my travel pressed powder. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far. So try this out during the Sephora VIB sale. Try this out. All right, next is bronzer. For me, bronzer / powder foundation. So I am going to use a powder foundation. I saw someone else earlier today. They used this, and this was one of their recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale, and it just so happens to also be part of my recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale. And I done picked this back up and then started wearing it again. I love it. This is from Makeup Forever. This is their powder foundation. The shade I am in, I don't know which shade I'm in because I don't have my glasses on. But yeah, this is it. And for some reason, I have dipped back into this and I love it. So if you're not familiar with it, this is what it looks like. And it does come with the sponge. I don't use the sponge. This is more of a bronzer for me. Or if you want to use it to set the remaining of your face, you can. But let me warn you about this. It is very pigmented. Very pigmented. A little bit of this literally goes a long way. So I am taking the powder and I'm just patting it in. I'm not swiping or anything like that. I am patting it in. And if you want to also use this to set the remaining of your face, you can. I use it more as a bronzer, and I use it for all over the face. But yeah, I will say be mindful of this from Makeup Forever. This is very, very pigmented. All right, next is blush. Yes, I'm gonna go and circle back for this blush. You need to try this brand out during the Sephora VIB sale. This is the blush duo from Fashion Fair. Try this out. Which one I said? This is the berry red shade. This is what it looks like. You get a cream at the top. You have a powder at the bottom. We are going to use the powder today. Because let me tell y'all, with Fashion Fair is so underrated. Nobody talks about Fashion Fair. And when I tell you I absolutely love Fashion Fair, I absolutely 100% love Fashion Fair. Absolutely love it. So I don't know why y'all ain't done my Fashion Fair. What's the deal? I also need to find a brush. I don't have a brush. I'm going to use this one. So I'm just going to take just a little bit of this. This is what I get. And I'm just dapping in it. This is what I got. And look at the pigment. This is just the powder. And look how much pigment I get. So imagine if I had the cream and the powder together. But this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Very, very pigmented. And I have used this shade right here as eyeshadow. I have. They also have a highlighter duo. This is their highlighter duo, also from Fashion Fair. Which one is this? This is the Golden Bronze shade. And this is what it looks like. It has a cream at the top, a powder at the bottom. We're going to dab a little bit of this. Put a little highlight right there. Oh, yes. See how that little bit, and it just gave me a little highlight right there. I'm not putting too much because a little bit of this literally goes a long way. So I don't want to overdo it. I really don't want to overdo it. So yeah, that's the highlighter. So try out. I am telling you. try out Fashion Fair. They do have a display at Sephora. So during the VIB sale, check out Fashion Fair. I absolutely love Fashion Fair. I have everything that they offer. I got it all. So if you want me to do a dedicated video strictly Fashion Fair, let me know in the comments above. I should say below. All right, next is eyeshadow. I had to decide which eyeshadow palette to use. I literally narrowed it down to 2 eyeshadow palettes because both of them I really like. This is a newer eyeshadow palette for me. For me. I know this eyeshadow palette been out for a good long minute, but it's new to me. It's new to me. What am I talking about? I finally bit the bullet. Because a lot of y'all said that this was a good palette. I had picked it up. It's a very good palette. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. Yes, it's dirty. It is dirty. That means I have been using the palette. So if you're not really sure about the Master Mattes, this is what the Master Mattes look like. If you're not familiar with it, I know you have seen it all over. And yes, this eyeshadow palette is $50. I mean, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. But here was the thing though. The other eyeshadow palette I was going to talk about was the eyeshadow palette from Patrick Ta. The Major Dimension 3 and the Major Dimension 3 palette is $70. So I have been wearing this Master Matte eyeshadow palette for church. And can I tell you, I love it. I didn't think I would love it. For some reason lately, I've been in the all matte eyeshadow palette. I should say eyeshadow on my eyes lately. I've been loving all matte. So actually, I'm going to try something a little different. I am going to start with this shade right here. I usually been wearing this shade a lot. I'm going to do this shade. I'm going to put that all over my crease. And I will say that shade that I always wear, this eyeshadow palette pigmented. It better be pigmented for $50. But save you a little coin during the Sephora VIB sale and pick up this palette. I will say that. And check that out. Yeah, we got some little pigment here going on here. But yeah, I've been wearing that other shade and I really do like it. And usually, as far as eyeshadow, I just do 2 shades. I don't need to go overboard with my eyeshadow. I don't need to go overboard. I am going to build this up though. But it is an investment. But also, so is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 palette, or any of the palettes. I have all 3 palettes. And they're not cheap. So you see how that built up really nicely. This shade I really do like. So I'm not disappointed with this shade. But I shouldn't be, because even this shade right here is very pigmented. It does have some kickback, but I don't mind that kickback. Now what I'm going to put on my lid, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this shade right here. If you can see, I'm going to put this shade all over my lid. And I just take it, and what I do with this is I pat it in. So I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to pat it, almost like giving a shadow. Now if you want to put some glitter on top of it, you can. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so this is the eyeshadow look that I'm got right now. So the Master Mattes, I really do like this eyeshadow palette. So what I am going to do now is I'm just going to go back with my other brush, and I'm just going to combine so it doesn't look so harsh. But lately, this is how I've been wearing my eye makeup. I've been wearing all matte eyeshadow look. Now, had I picked up the Major Dimension 3 eyeshadow palette, it does come with 2 creams in the palette. I would have probably worn the black liner, the black cream, as eyeliner for my eyes, because I think eyeliner will really make this look pop really well. So next, it is setting spray. It's a couple of them that I would like to suggest, but of course I need another one of these. I need another one. gel, and this the big jumbo bottle from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush setting spray. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And this is my travel setting spray. This has become a travel setting spray for me. Yeah. And when I tell you I love the setting spray, I love the setting spray. And initially, when I first got it, and if you look back from years ago when I did my review on Charlotte Tilbury, I didn't like this setting spray. But I gave the setting spray another shot, and I like it. Now I like it. So yes, my tastes have changed. So now I really do like it, to the point where, as you can see, I need another one. I really do need another one. Another setting spray I will suggest is the very popular One Size Until Dawn setting spray. That is literal hairspray for your face. If you don't know, that is literally, that's hairspray for your face. Hairspray for your face. If you haven't tried it, you need to try that hairspray. You need to try out that setting spray. Another good one that was my travel setting spray, it was the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I still have some of that setting spray left. I think I just opened up another bottle of that one. Another good one too is the LYS setting spray. That one is also pretty good. So next is mascara. This has become my ride or die mascara. This mascara really did the trick for me when I was going through all my allergies and pink eye and everything and constant watery eyes. I needed a waterproof mascara. So this mascara, this Better Than Sex waterproof mascara from Too Faced, has literally become my saving grace. I don't know if I have any left. I think I do. Yeah, I do. I have some left. I initially did not like this mascara, but this has become a mascara I really do gravitate to. And if you've been following me for a long time now, even though I'm now back and I've been off this channel for a while, ain't nothing changed. I still don't wear false lashes. But I like this mascara. I really, really do. So for those that are not into waterproof, I understand. I was like that too until I had all those allergy problems and constant watery eyes and so forth. I even had pink eye and everything. But I recovered, and to keep my watery eyes from constantly messing up my makeup, I wore this waterproof mascara. Now, I did not wear this mascara while I had pink eye, so just to let you know, I did not. A lot of the stuff that I had, did not knowing I had pink eye, I've since long thrown those away, including one of my favorite eyeliners. I had to throw it away, and it was a high-end eyeliner. And I may, while I'm in the store, I may just replace it while I'm at the store this weekend. I may replace it because that was my favorite eyeliner as far as high-end. I don't have any eyeliners to show you now because the ones that I have, they're all drugstore. But like I said, if I had bought the Major Dimension 3 eyeshadow palette up here, I probably would have worn it as eyeliner. I should say wore the cream in there as eyeliner. All right, last but not least, lip. Okay, I kind of had to do a little eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I did. I have a few recommendations as far as lip liner. My favorite high-end lip liner, it is the Makeup Forever, the lip liner. The shade I have is Limitless Brown. And when I tell you that is a deep brown, I love it. I had to pick up that eyeliner earlier while we were on vacation in Las Vegas. I left all my brown eyeliners here in Baton Rouge. While we was in Vegas, we stopped at Sephora and I picked up that one. And I hadn't put it down since that has become my travel eyeliner, lip liner. I don't know why I can't talk. So this is also a lip liner I do wear a lot. This is from Rare Beauty. I do wear this too from time to time. I don't know the shade. Don't ask me the shade because again, I don't have my glasses on. This is retractable. And that's what I like about it. Where? Yeah, right back here. It retracts back here. Hope I got some left. Yeah, here you go. This is the lip liner. Yeah, I got some left. This is what it looks like. And if you check out Rare Beauty, you know, a lot of Rare Beauty stuff is pretty affordable. To say it's in Sephora, their stuff is pretty affordable. So I don't know what shade this is. I'm gonna have to see which shade this is. But it's more on the darker spectrum of her lip liners. So what I do is I just take it and just blend it in with my lip. But yeah, I do like this. And if I don't wear that, I do wear this lip liner as well. And finally, I'm going to top this with a gloss. Baby, this is a popular lip gloss. This is so popular. Baby. So when Fenty Beauty introduced these gloss bomb sticks, child. Yes. Actually the first one I picked up of this, I actually picked up the red one. So I do have the red one in the back, and I do wear that red one because I left my red lipsticks here. So while we were in Vegas, we went to Sephora, I picked up that red one. I love it. So when we came back home, I picked up this one. And I do wear this a lot. And it does not, it's not one of these lip gloss sticks that when you put it on your lips that it melts or whatever. So it's not one of those. Almost remind me of that honeycomb one that she had. And the amount of pigment that's in these things. Now I do know she came out with the updated gloss bomb sticks with the glitter in it. I do plan on picking up a couple of those with the glitter. But this, you did your thing with that one. I love it. And then it's matching my eyes. So I like this. So if you have not picked this up, now is the time to pick it up during the Sephora VIB sale. I don't know why I can't talk. I don't know why. But yeah, try out these products from the Sephora VIB sale. Because when I say this lip, I'm loving his lip. I'm loving his lip. So that is it. This is my final makeup look featuring all products that you can find during the Sephora VIB sale. I hope I was able to give you some pointers and some recommendations that you may take up upon during the sale. I'm telling you, Fashion Fair, you better be checking out Fashion Fair. They do have a counter at Fashion Fair. Check out Fashion Fair. I'm telling you, check out some Fashion Fair. So on my other channel, or I may bring it on this channel, everything that I picked up from the Sephora VIB sale, I will bring it for you guys. And of course, I am going to test it out for you guys. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.